These were some of the scenes in East Sussex yesterday as hundreds demonstrated against a proposal to turn a military base into temporary accommodation. Was placed. Now, there have been similar protests in Inverness, where another disused barracks has been earmarked for asylum housing. The government is reportedly working to identify further sites as alternatives to migrant hotels. Do you think this is a sensible plan, or are you on the side of protesters? Lynn, I'll start with you.
I think financially, it probably would make a lot more sense, as we're going to see the cost of housing asylum seekers / illegal migrants set to increase to 15 billion. But before I get into why I think it possibly is or isn't a good idea, firstly, there are migrants that come here that integrate into society and are fantastic for our community, but there's also migrants that come here and we know nothing about them and they commit crimes. So on both sides, I think it's hugely irresponsible to have where it's majority working-aged men. There was a discussion, 900 in a small town where they're not able to work, so they're going to roam freely and, you know, get up to whatever. And I just think...
I think it's 600, and when you say get up to whatever, what are we discussing there? What
it could be anything. It could be anything. You only have to look at people who are not in work anyway. Well, they don't have loads of money anyway. So my thing is, if they don't have disposable income to do activities, to engage their mind, to go to the gym or whatever, they can't work, there's going to be a level of frustration where you know what they say about idle hands. Now, I'm not going to say all of them, but if it was me, I think they should be placed maybe in British territory, in an island or in a remote area, and they, until their asylum applications are reviewed and seen, I don't think they should be able to roam around freely anyway. And I understand why people in this town are uncomfortable with so many men coming into that town. As you said, 600. I said there was a discussion of more. Why would anyone want that, good or bad?